It is human nature for us to have disagreements, to look at what's wrong in the world, to complain, to gossip. But it takes something to choose another path, to look for what's right and good in the world and in our lives, and to be grateful for them. I want to remind you of this story, and I'm sure you've heard it before. One evening, an old Cherokee told his grandson about a battle that goes on inside of people. He said, "My son, the battle is between two wolves inside all of us. One is evil. It is anger, envy, jealousy, sorrow, regret, greed, arrogance, self-pity, guilt, resentment, inferiority, lies, false pride, superiority, and ego. The other is good. It is joy, peace, love, hope, serenity, humility, kindness, benevolence, empathy, generosity, truth, compassion, and faith." The grandson thought about it for a minute and then asked his grandfather, "Which wolf wins?" The old Cherokee simply replied, "The one you feed." Peace on earth, my friends, does not start someday when a war ends or when someone is elected or re-elected. It begins today with our thoughts, our words, and our actions. I ask you, who would you rather be with? Someone who is complaining about one political party or the other, or someone who has positivity, who has kind words to say, who is generous, who is inspiring, who is grateful, and who is fun? You know the answer. So how do we begin, you ask? Well, Mahatma Gandhi said, "Carefully watch your thoughts, for they become your words. Manage and watch your words, for they become your actions. Consider and judge your actions, for they will become your habits. Acknowledge and watch your habits, for they shall become your values. Understand and embrace your values, for they become your destiny." So we all know, don't we, that our thoughts and words really do matter. I want to remind you of the rice experiment that Dr. Masaru Emoto did. He had families all over Japan boil one pot of rice and separate it into two glass jars and put the jars in different rooms. One rice jar was showered with positive words, thoughts, emotions, and actions. The other jar was treated with negative words, anger, thoughts, negative emotions, and actions. At the end of the 2 weeks, families collected these glass jars and put them together. They examined them. The first jar of rice was golden colored and smelled sweet and nutty. The second jar of rice turned black and smelled foul. Can you guess which jar was in which room? I think you can. You see, knowledge is power, and it's the first step in change. The Bible says, "For where two or three are gathered together in my name, there am I in the midst of them." So I truly believe that there's power when we act together in this. Can I ask that each of us, myself included, that we don't fuel the gossip in our lives, and instead we share some positivity? Here is what Mother Teresa said, and I think this could provide some framework to get started. She said, "Let no one ever come to you without leaving better and happier. Be the living expression of God's kindness. Kindness in your face, kindness in your eyes, kindness in your smile." And I might add, we can sprinkle in a little gratitude and fun also.